A wrestling historian, thanks for the Canadian $5. You're in the raffle, eh? What do you think of your song Fury of the Storm, and how come you never came out to it for an entrance? Thanks in advance.
Um, I like it now, but I didn't give it a chance when I first came in because I wanted Walk, and I didn't understand why they weren't just playing Walk because I thought that Paul owned the rights to it because we had paid a cover band to redo uh, Walk for the ECW album. So I thought that means that we have the rights to do it, and we don't have to have Pantera if they don't want to pay, which no problem. But we have the cover band. Um, fuck, I'm blanking on their name right now. Which
Oh, I'm trying to think of what it was too. Wrestling historian, if you know offhand, type it in the chat, but I will look it up real quick.
I know if I go through the alphabet, I'll get it. Now I won't. Not fuck, not
Walk,
Pantera.
ECW cover. Try to see that. Kilgore.
Okay, fuck. I was nowhere near that. I was in the R's and S's. All right. So I thought, okay, well, we own the Kilgore version of Walk. What the fuck? Can't we just play that? Because people connect me to Walk at that time. I felt like it was a pretty strong part of my performance, let's say. So I talked to Shano about it, and I said, "What? What the fuck? Like, how come we don't have Walk?" And he's like, "You don't like this music?" And I was like, "I mean, it's just not Walk. Never gave it the chance." And I do kind of regret that because when I hear it now, I do like it. But at the time, I said, "What the fuck?" And Shano said, "Give me a week," because I told him, Kilgore, Paul bought. We got the rights. You own ECW now, so you own it. We have it in your library. Boom, boom, boom. Next week, when I saw him, he called me out to the production truck. So, come out here. And I went out there to the production truck and he said, play the tape. And they played, and it was Breaking Point, One of a Kind.
Yeah.
And I was confused, though. I'm like, what happened to Walk? And he's like, you don't like it? And I said, no, I just don't. I mean, I don't understand. And he said, these people wrote this song for you. Like it's, they made this song. I think it's fucking kick ass. Like we want to go with that. We just need you to be okay with it. And I was dumbfounded and like, okay. I don't really remember saying okay. I don't remember ever understanding what the deal was with Walk, but I knew that ship had sailed. I understood that, and when I did the music video with the guys that did Walk, no, I'm sorry, One of a Kind, Breaking Point. They told me that they wrote that song specifically for me because I always wonder how that shit comes together. I'm not a musical artist, and I figure maybe they had something 80% written, and then they just said, "Hey, we can kind of tailor this, put in some kicks or some shit, Because were you thinking of me really when you said when I see that look in your eye? Makes me believe you're one of a kind. Fear I see in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? Like those are all like, did I inspire those or is that something you already had? I always wonder that about songs, like when there's lines like that, But they told me that they wrote it for me, and then I felt like I really had to own it more, which by that point, I'm already doing the video. I've already agreed to it. And by the way, when I did the video, I was feeling like shit. I was run down from being on the road, had no immune system. I needed sleep, and they wanted me to go fly to wherever we did the video and Kevin Dunn said, I'll consider it a personal favor to me because I told the guy, you could do that. So they got a private airplane just for RVD. Nobody else was on it, to fly me from wherever, Boston to Washington or wherever the fuck it was. I remember shaking because I was freezing laying on that airplane, and I could just feel myself getting sick. And anyway, did the video, came back, and to pay me back for doing the favor, they gave me a little bonus. I got to wear a Lugs t-shirt out to the ring. Lugs was a sponsor at that time in 2001 that you would see sometimes on the WWE ring or whatever. And there was a shirt that said Lugs. And Kevin said, just wear it out to the ring, and you can take it. I don't care what you do with it. You can keep it, take it off, throw it in the crowd, whatever the fuck you want with it. Just if you do that, then boom, you get paid for it. And so I got a bonus and got paid for taking the Lugs shirt out to the ring, for doing the breaking point video, for asking for Walk, for not listening to Fury.
What a tangled web, but a successful web nonetheless. I liked that first theme though, that Fury Road or whatever it is. I think that was when I first heard it, when you coming out for Jeff Hardy's match and stuff like that. I was like, damn, that's a good tune. But all your tunes are banging though.
My apologies to whoever created that and feels like they missed out by not having that play throughout RVD's WWE career, because I really did not give it a chance at all, just because I wasn't in the market for a new song. I didn't think,
You had Walk on the mind.
Yeah, I was confused.
Hey, aren't we all? Therapy, thanks for the $5 super sticker. That gets you in the raffle, but so does your super chat that you posted later on here that I'm getting to right now. Tennessee is making kratom illegal as of July 1st. I'm going to have to go back to pain management. Uh-oh. Is that true? Tennessee's getting mixed up.
Sucks. There's a few places where it is prohibited. I was thinking that it was already prohibited in Nashville, because I remember looking it up when TNA was doing the tapings, and it was during COVID when there was no crowds, right? We would go to a studio in Nashville, and I would bring kratom, but I thought when I looked it up, I thought that it was prohibited at the time. It sucks because it's not a controlled substance yet. In local jurisdictions, everyone has a right to set their own rules, all the way down to your own little private house, so that's unfortunately the way it is. You can still get it through the mail, but if you're mailing kratom to a place where it's not okay to be, then I would think that you're thereby already doing a no-no. If you remember when they busted Tommy Chong and actually sent him to jail, they ordered bongs from his son's glass shop. They ordered bongs and got them delivered to Pennsylvania, where bongs were illegal. And then they arrested Tommy Chong, and he had to do like 9 months in prison so that his son wouldn't do it. And so you got to be careful about shit like that. Even though kratom and CBD can be sent from the website to people to place orders and shit, whoever is sending the orders has to have that in mind and know that they can't mail it to certain places.
Oh, how about that? Yeah, man, it's crazy though. And like, I was just talking to somebody on the phone about kratom. And like, there's a place called Bantha Tea Bar that's in Pittsburgh here that I go to all the time. I do writing and all my shit over there. And they have like kratom options that you can drink and stuff like that. And it's just like right there, and people love it. It's like, and like, what we've been doing with Happy Hippo and stuff, I love it. I love the gummies and stuff like that. I haven't tried the powder yet, but I'm gonna, because I like it. it's a definitely different vibe, like for me, than smoking for sure. So
Yeah, just stay away from the 7-O hydroxys.
that's what I heard. Those are bad, right? Or
They're just
not?
way too strong for you. They're
Yeah, yeah,
for someone that really has a tolerance.
yeah. Okay,
Um, yeah.
all right.
Um,
I'll be
but,
careful.
yeah, but let's. Oh, Barbie's snoring beside me. I didn't even know she was beside me. She
She's
thinks
all gone.
we're all hanging out, and I didn't even know she was here.
That's it. That's it.
Uh,
Um, all right, we got a few more super chats, and then we'll close this baby out. Let's see. So Pittsburgh Bad asked this.
I was
What's
gonna
the
say
rock?
this, by the way.
Mhm.
I, I've there's several here too, but I've been asked before if I had any interest in putting my name on some kava bars in Florida, and they said in Florida they're really popular
Yeah.
because they don't have as many choices. I think in Florida, to be intoxicated, and if you want a alternative, there's you're not looking at as many as like Sin City, but anyway, that's what they do is they have kratom drinks and kratom teas. They call the whole thing kava bars, is my understanding, even though I believe it's not about the kava, it's about the kratom.
Yeah, yeah. And the person I was talking to on the phone, actually the guy Katie connected me with, I was talking to him on the phone about that. And he said how much like the regulations and all that kind of stuff gets in the way and like all the mumbo jumbo that they have to go through and everything.